Hello, this is Craig Workman, software developer for SwitchHHat.com in Lincoln, Nebraska. And I wanted to go over a quick little tutorial today on a new desktop application that I've written for demonstration purposes. And I want to talk a little bit about the power of using the desktop screen real estate as an advantage to your business and get your branding extended to your customers' desktops. So I'll have you go to SwitchHat.com. And I wrote an article this morning about the custom desktop radio app that I wrote over the weekend. And I'm going to keep things simple for the sake of this tutorial. However, I want you to focus about a couple of things here. One is, a lot of times as mobile developers, those of us that are in the development space tend to forget about the power of what still remains on the desktop of our customers' PCs. And the bottom line is the PC isn't just going to go away. There's a lot we can do with mobile and tablets, most definitely. But there's huge opportunities on the desktop. We need the power and we need the ability to work with our laptops and desktops. And so it only makes sense to have your icon or your logo there as well. So in the new world that we live, where mobile is king, our customers are mobile, your new customers will be mobile. Everybody that interacts with your brand or your company is looking on a mobile device hours and hours a day. You need to have your business there on that home screen, on one of those home screens on their devices. It's a great place to be. It's a one click and they interact with your company. There's no searching for you. You don't have to worry about bookmarking. It's just there. Well, the same thing exists for the desktop. Instead of opening a browser, searching around, looking for whatever to interact with your business, all a customer would have to do, if you do things right, is to click on a desktop application icon and they can interact with your brand. And so it gives you another angle of marketing, another product to market your company as. And so we're going to take a look at how we go about doing that. So we're going to take a look at this article. And when you have a little time, I'd encourage you to read this and get yourself up to speed on some of the ideas presented here. But for now, we're going to hit the secure desktop download. You'll see that the file is in a zip, so we're going to go ahead and save that. I'm going to go ahead and pull that out to the desktop, minimize our screen here. Now I'm going to go ahead and unlock the zip or unzip the file. And what we're going to get out is this little desktop application. Now, as I go ahead and start to unpack this, I want to explain a couple things that are going on here. Actually, let me go ahead and uninstall this. Okay, I did that so we can redo this again. Okay, here we go. Now, anytime you go to, when you download, that's one thing, but importantly, when you go to install software on your PC, then, and it exists this way for mobile as well, you want to make sure you understand and you know who the developer is, where the software is coming from. Because in today's environment, it's just all too often that malware gets embedded into applications and viruses and things that can really affect your system. And you want to know where exactly your software is coming from if you're going to install that on your PC. Now, in this case, we know that this software is coming from SwitchHat. I know I control 100% of the binary. I know what's in the application. I would never put anything malicious in any of my applications for my customers because that's sure a way to get you in a bad way with your customers and send yourself out of business. But you'll notice that the publisher here is unknown. We see the application at Switch Player, and then we see a couple alerts down here saying that installing applications may present a security risk to you and your computer. Install only from sources that you trust. Well, the way that we get around this, or the way that, I wouldn't say that get around is not the right word, the way that we ensure confidence with our consumers is that we need to buy a certified signing certificate from a company like Thawte, Thawte. Thawte provides certified signing certificates for software developers And once we do that, they're anywhere from $250 to $300 for a certificate for a year. You can get them in multiple years. And if we developed an application for you, we would either purchase a certificate on your behalf, and it would have you as the publisher, or you could operate your application underneath us at SwitchHat as a trusted developer and publisher. And once we have installed that certificate into our binary file, then the publisher will become known and these alerts will go away. But just for the sake that we know that this software is safe, we're going to go ahead and install this. I'll keep it in my default location. And here's our application. Now the beauty of this, I'm going to drag these off screen. The beauty of this little application here is that this is now embedded on our desktop. In fact, you can see the little icon right here. So I can go ahead and get rid of the application, double click, and now we've got our application running here. This is just like anything that you're going to run. It's like running Photoshop or running Word or Excel or any of the other who knows how many application software that you're running on your desktop. This is a great way to put your business and your icon on the screen of your consumers. And so what I've done here is I've just created a nice little live streaming 80s hairband feed. And you can listen to this as you go about and do your work. You can harbor it. You can go ahead and dock it in a tray. I would go ahead and play this, but the audio or the video won't capture the audio. But it's exciting. It plays 24/7 without interruption. And of course, the feeds that are available are just literally unlimited. But the opportunities of what you could do with this little application are unlimited as well. I mean, you can imagine having a little desktop application that feeds in real-time discounts and coupons for restaurants. Or this could be videos that would be walkthrough videos, for example, for new home real estate that is available on the market. Or this could be a podcast that's updated in real time. I mean, the possibilities are limitless about what you could do. And then the beauty of it is instead of having a customer open a browser, try to find what they want, you could give them just a single click for them to be able to instantly interact with your brand and your company. If you'd like to know a little bit more about the possibilities and how elaborate we can get, and maybe just explore some ideas for how you could improve your marketing and your branding on the desktop, then get a hold of me. This is Craig Workman again. I'm the developer here at SwitchHHat.com in Lincoln, Nebraska, and I would love to have a chance to share some of the things that I could do for you, and love to hear some of your ideas. Until then, take care.